Morning. Today's plans, we are going to head back over to the shop. We are going to work on the new Peterbilts, just kind of going over them, cleaning them up a little bit, doing some service on them. Got a couple Midlands to put in them. I don't know what else we will get to on the list. Eventually they are going to get cleaned up and polished. I don't think that's going to happen today though. So also while we were going, the building got started. So they're supposed to come tomorrow to start digging footers and piers. The guys came out and squared up everything yesterday, or no, a couple days ago. I don't know what any of these marks mean. I don't know what those mean. I don't know if that's where the floor will be. I do know that the floor is like a foot higher than where we are. So I don't know if that'll be the top of the floor or what. So obviously I think we should just start like spray painting over things. But yeah, exciting stuff. Gonna be a busy week. Gonna be a busy week. Got a box of goodies.
What do you got?
Radios.
Oh, we're gonna put them in trucks.
We got 4 of them.
I get those things put over there to get your wheel shine. That's the big one, yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
So, from that side, we're doing with
Tax meeting isn't the best time of year.
Great. Great. Can't wait.
So happy. What makes you worse? What makes you more angry, Cargill or taxes?
They're both right up in the same league.
You guys remember last week when we brought a tractor up here to get repaired? Well, it's done. So figured this would be a good day to come get it. An hour and 45 minutes later and we're back to Chillicothe. Still way cheaper than trucking it. Huh. That looks like tons of fun. Have fun at school, guys. Miami. Shop's finally starting. Looky there. So Brad was working on this truck yesterday when we were going. I was going to have him put that radio in, but we never got back in time, and well, he's good. So while these guys are working on that, our Ohio Ag salesman is coming down to get this head. This is from the Fendt combine we used a little bit this harvest. Head's still sitting there. We did not buy a Fendt combine. This is their Ohio Ag's head, so they are coming to get it today, I guess. Pump up the tires on our header cart. It is on our wagon, and well, we wouldn't be a respectable farm around these parts if our header wagon didn't have bad tires. I guess we're not going to be using mine because my air compressor is not working. No juice. Apparently I have a blown fuse somewhere, but Dad's is here, so we'll just use it. He's got the same setup. So one of the handiest things to have in a pickup is an air compressor, as long as it's got juice. I'm sure I just have a blown fuse somewhere, but I'm also sure I don't know where it is. So, call called the guy that installed that air compressor for me, just asked him where the fuse is. Heading to the house site first thing this morning. Got a guy putting in our ICF, so if you don't know what ICF is, you're about to find out. So this is the ICF, basically. Instead of using a concrete form, this is what we're using. So concrete will fill in between here, and that'll be our basement walls. The styrofoam stays there though, serves as an insulator. From what I understand, it makes a really good, warm, tight basement. So that's what we're using. So besides the house, other things we have going on today. Ag is working on our Fendt. Whenever we first took delivery of this machine, I noticed that we had some hairline cracks in the fenders. I mean, they weren't a huge deal, but this is a leased machine. I don't want to have to pay for those hairline cracks when it goes back, so we made them aware of it, replacing the fenders. I think we got front fenders coming for it too, because this unit was supposed to have front fenders. We got a guy working on that. Brad and BJ, they're going to be servicing this tractor, the 1038 Challenger. It needs an oil change, a couple other things done to it. Dad is going to be using the D8 today. You guys haven't seen it, but he has broke in his new tracks, clearing off a tree line. We're going to give him a camera and get some D8 footage today. And then I have a couple jobs I'm going to try to do. Probably won't get any of them done, but I need to hook up the JCB to a grapple, drive along a couple tree lines where Dad trimmed some trees. We got a few limbs out in the field, gonna move those. Got a couple trees out in some fields we want to move. Also want to take the 306 with the brush cutter, want to take it over to my home site and do some tree trimming around there. We also need that over here because we're going to be digging in some drainage lines here pretty soon over there. That needs to come over, and then I've got some banking I have to do. That'll be fun. Apparently people want paid when you start building a house. And we started building the shop yesterday. So these guys are back down here today from Diverse Building Solutions. They are drilling holes for piers in the building. Because our K building is a steel trussed, steel post building, all the posts sit on concrete piers in the ground, so they are drilling those in today. That's one of them deals where they want to try to get those drilled in and poured before it rains. So they started on them yesterday. They did what they could, but we were supposed to get a lot of rain last night and we didn't. They didn't want to get too carried away, so they're back today doing that. Swapping out for the grapple. I think that's the tool for the job. That's not ours. People always ask if that's for sale. Ain't mine. Although if Cousin Ben don't pay a storage fee, I guess I could sell it. Travis, the Gleaner Guru's at work. We got some non-cracked fenders now.
Yeah, you got another problem. I don't know if you ever noticed. Good, notice this front wheel?
What's that?
Well, look at that exhaust. The lights all the way up.
Oh, because they don't have fenders.
No, it's worse than that running.
Was it rubbing or something?
Gear wall.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's under warranty. Let's put that on the bill.
Yeah, I got a work order and I have to order parts. Just for the record, that's been cleaned more than just the one pipe for years.
Okay.
Don't always have something to clean off the cover and change the date on it.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself. Getting her all cleaned up just to get her covered in mud tiling.
You gotta be able to breathe this job.
It's true. Kind of like it without the shields. We can see the engine this way. So Brad and BJ just got done servicing a 1038. Dad just got done doing some dozing. I'm going to hook up to the gooseneck and drag the Mini X over to my house site. We need it over there for a couple things. I also want to trim some trees, so hook up to the gooseneck, then I got to help Dad move the big dozer. I don't know if it's over here or where it is. Is it upside down or is it even in there? It's in there.
Wiggle. There it went. Go forward. Whoa.
Filling the Thunder Chicken with government juice. What a time to be alive. Something is not functioning right on our dovetail.
Right there.
Huh? That rod back in there.
Oh.
Can't see it because it's right behind it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You sure you didn't pee your pants?
So we decided before we take that excavator over there, we're just going to go ahead and fix our issue we got with our hydraulic dovetail. Got a weld a piece on it. Trying to figure out where that piece goes.
Yeah, it's on the floor.
So we looked at a brand new one of these at Louisville. I mean, this one's brand new. We looked at one that had the piece. Now we're trying to remember how it went. Attention, auto lock system defective. That's what that should say. Well, that didn't work. Still ain't fixed. So the problem is, whenever this thing goes all the way up and locks, we're having trouble getting it to unlock. So we're only moving this thing like a mile down the road to the grain bins, so we're just not going to raise it all the way up and lock it. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's how we're doing it. To each their own. I'm with Brad. I don't know why the locking mechanism isn't just a lever right here. Why it's got to be some kind of auto lock that doesn't work, but it is. I do like this part, other than the beeping. Well, I guess that is it for now. Prior commitments, just getting started. Oh well, we'll be back tomorrow.